We are crossing live to Absrod Oval, where the Scodfather will speak to the press.
I heard that he is in a grumpy mood.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel and thank you for joining. Now today is a Sunday night press conference, just coming down. I'm very upset. Okay, so what I've decided, I'm not going to do a press conference today. I'm going to send one of the boys over today. Setterfield will talk to the press, because the press, I don't want to talk to them today. They're making me very upset. I'm getting very nervous. I might start slapping all of them right now if they ask me some bad questions. So I'm going to put Setterfield on. He can talk to the press now. Just come down. Hello everybody, this is Setterfield. The coach told me to talk to all of you now. I'm very nervous. I've never done a press conference before. I'm so shy. Just come down. Anyway, I shouldn't say that because he might hear me. That's his line. Anyway, just come down. Any questions? Yeah, hello, Mr. Setterfield, or shall I call you Spud? Because the coach said you were the Spud. I'm not sure what he meant by that, but is that your nickname? We're just wondering if that's your nickname. That's one question. The second question is he going to sack you this week? That's another question we have to ask you. And the third question is, why are you playing so bad? Okay. And the fourth question is, why is your team not performing? I mean, the fans want to know. We have to print this out on the papers, so we need some answers. Can you answer all these questions, please? Okay, I'll answer these questions. Just come down, okay? Just come down. Now, the Scodfather said that I was a Spud, okay? So that's my new name. I used to be called Setterfield. Now I'm the Spud, okay? Just come down. That's my new nickname. Is the coach going to sack me, you ask? Okay, well, he wants to sack me, but he can't. You know why? Because Grundy's got a higher break even. He can't sack me. Okay, so I'm going to play for another week. I'm going to be a Spud for another week just to make him upset more. Just come down. Okay, but he can't hear all this. Now, your next question is, why are we performing so bad? It's because of me. What do you think? I'm setting the example for the whole team. I'm telling the whole team, just become a Spud like me. He can't kick you out. Look at me. I've been a Spud for how long? He can't get rid of me. You don't have to be a good player to play at Abs Magic. They just hire Spuds like me. Just come down. And the fourth question is, are the fans worried? Well, they should be worried, you know. We should be called Abs Spuds, not Abs Magic. This year we're full of Spuds. Just come down. The coach asked me to review these games as well. He said he was not in a good mood to review games. He gave it to me. I was so happy. Anyway, let's review the games. All my friends were here. Okay, this is the Essendon team. Now, Parrish, he scored 108. He had 38 touches. I said to the coach, well, I didn't really say it to him. I was too scared to tell him. But I said in my head, why wouldn't you pick Parrish? Why would you pick Merritt? We had Merritt in our team. He's another Spud. He's like me. He's like my twin. There was two Spuds, me and Merritt together, and he picked Merritt over Parrish. I fell off my chair when he picked Merritt. Anyway, he had Merritt in the team. He wasn't happy with Merritt's performance. 91. Anyway, he missed out on a star player like Parrish. Actually, I heard that Parrish refused to come to our club. He didn't want to join us. He said, there's too many Spuds there. Why would I want to play for that club? Anyway, we had Merritt. Now, Ridley, my good friend, I couldn't believe when he got sacked. How could the Scodfather sack Ridley? He's a Spud like me. I didn't get sacked. He got sacked. Actually, I came in for him. Anyway, Ridley, he scored 78. It was no good. He's got his friend, and my friend as well, the red man. Okay, he scored 51. It was so funny. And luckily the coach didn't have him. He would have pulled his hair out. Let's talk about me now, okay? Just come down. Now, I scored 51 as well. Okay, it was a good performance by myself. I knew the coach can't sack me. Okay, because he's got other problems. He's got Grundy there. He's stuck with me, so he couldn't sack me. So he put me on the bench. Now on the bench in the last quarter, I sat there for a long time. Maybe half the last quarter, I was on the bench. He didn't want me to play, and you know what I did on the bench? I sat next to Constable and Davey. There was a lot of us, and Roberts. There were so many of us on the bench, and even Cowan was there. We were having fruit salad because he told him to cut the oranges and the bananas. And that made him into fruit salad. We were so happy. We were just eating fruit salad. It was so much fun. Just calm it down. Anyway, is there anyone else that's Supercoach relevant at Essendon? Let's have a look. No, there isn't. Okay. Parrish was the only Jet, but he's not in our club. We got merits. Now let's go over to Geelong. Now at Geelong, they had Tom Hawkins. He was too strong for us, too powerful. He should have got him in when he was so cheap. Now he missed out. Supercoach Mama on the phone said to the Scodfather, "You have to get Hawkins." He didn't listen. She hung up the phone on him. Anyway, Dangerfield. I was tagging Dangerfield. I was so scared. He scored 124. He was too good for me. I couldn't handle him. I was just so happy every time he went on the bench. Luckily, 64% time on ground. He sat on the bench, and I sat on the bench next to him. I was so happy. Tom Stewart's 123. He's a star. We can't afford Tom Stewart's. We can only afford players like me. Just coming down. Who else is there? The Blickhalves. He's talking about getting Blickhalves now. He's thinking about Blickhalves. Can you believe this? Anyway, he scored 100. Looked good. Anyone else? There's Sam Simpson. He's a rookie. He's going to be peeling oranges and bananas for us later on if we get him. I know he is, okay? So let's hopefully he makes the good fruit salad for us. And there was Braun, my friend Braun. We missed him so much, okay? We missed him so much. And he came. He was a sub. He came on. He came next to me. He said hello to me. And he scored a 50. I scored more than him. Just coming down. Okay, he had less time, but it doesn't matter, okay? I scored more than Braun. And Ratagalia scored 43. He never came to our club. I couldn't believe why they didn't come to our club. Our club is full of spuds. How come he wasn't there? Anyway, and Bowers on 15. He got injured. So if you got Bowers, very unlucky. All right, let's go to the next game. This is the Richmond Gold Coast game. He was going to captain Tim Taranto, but he didn't. And Tim Taranto let him know. He scored 140. He was so good. Tim Taranto is one of the best players I've ever seen. Now, who else is here? Short, he was thinking about getting him last week. He scored 94, not enough. His disposal efficiency is 71%. He looks okay, but he's not really okay. He's a pass. Now, Ivan Soldo, he was thinking about getting Ivan Soldo, but there's news out that Nank might be back in 2 weeks. If that's the case, Ivan Soldo is no good. But if Nank's out for 5 weeks, Ivan Soldo is good. So he doesn't know when Nank's going to come. Whatever happens, Grundy's going to cop it. Grundy's going to leave before me. I'm still stuck at the club. He's going to talk about Soldo during the week, so we'll find out more about Soldo. He's going to do some research. Now, is there anyone else? There's Samson Ryan. He scored 71. He looked okay, actually. He scored more than me. I couldn't believe it. He's cheaper than me too. Half my price. There's my friend Hopper. We started together at the same time, Hopper and I. Now Hopper, he scored more than me. I was so upset. I said to him, "Don't score more than me. You're making me look bad." Because now all the pressure comes on me, not on him. I was so upset with Hopper. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, he scored 71. He was on 50. He looked good at 50. Oh, I was hoping he stayed on 50. Anyway, he's a spud like me too. Hopper, another one. And that's it for Richmond. There was nothing else. Richmond looked so bad. I mean, they couldn't even beat Gold Coast, who didn't have Took Miller. It was incredible. They got smashed by them. It was so funny, just coming down. The Scodfather was so upset. Now, Noah Anderson. I wish I was like Noah Anderson. Okay, one day I want to be like him. He was so good. had 32 touches, went 81%. He has a round 12 bye, round 13 bye. He looks so good. I'll look at his heat map. Actually, let's have a look at his heat map. That's his heat map. How good is that? That's one of the best heat maps you can see. It's beautiful. One day I'll have a heat map like this. Okay, just coming down. Right, now I lost where I'm at. Right, back to here. Okay, he was talking about bringing in Fiorini. He scored 101. Fiorini is like me. He starts good. Shows that he's a good player, like I did. He tricked him. He's going to trick him like I did. I think it's a trap. Fiorini's very smart. Went to the same school with him. Just coming down. Anyway, he scored 101. He's only 330k, very cheap. I don't think he'll get him, but I think he learned his lesson. There's Witts. He scored 94. Witts got nearly beaten by Soldo. I actually think Soldo beat him. Witts had 86% time on ground. Soldo only had 57%. Soldo scored 85, more points per minute. Witts actually didn't look that good. What's happened to him? Maybe he's been hanging around with me. I don't know what it is. Now, who else is there? It's relevant. He was talking about Davies, but I think Davies is not good. 47. He was worse than me. And there's a Humphrey, scored -3. I don't think that was very good. He got subbed out. I wonder why. Anyway, that's it for this game. Let's go to the next one. I apologise about Setterfield. I had to chase him out of here. I got rid of him. I gave him a couple of slaps. He's gone. Now, let's talk about Adelaide Crows and Collingwood. Okay, we're going to talk about Setterfield in tomorrow's meeting. Oh, it's going to be a beauty. You don't want to miss tomorrow's meeting. They're all going to cop it. But let's talk about the Crows. Now, Dawson scored 150. I couldn't believe it. Okay, how could you score 150 when you're in my team and you're doing this for the... You could have told me you scored 150. Anyway, he scored 150. Rory Laird scored 100. Actually, we're happy with that because his price is not going up, so hopefully we can get him cheaper. But Laird just did the Laird things, but I don't know if he's injured or not. I mean, he did look injured, okay, but he didn't play like he looked injured. He played really good. Now, is there anyone else of interest here at Adelaide? There is one. I missed him. Chase Jones scored 113. Last week he scored 40. So this week he went nuts. And my mates that owned him last week were so upset. But they were so happy this week. But anyway, I wasn't happy this week. Just coming down. It's more fun when I'm happy, not when they're happy. Anyway, I was happy for them. So they scored a 113. He's still cheap, but I wouldn't touch him now. It's too late. The horse is bolted. Or the donkey is bolted, okay? Anyone else? That's about it. And Keys did end up tagging our boy. Where's our boy? Dacos. As we predicted he would tag Dacos. But Dacos still had 27 possessions. But what happened with Dacos? He went at 55%. He forgot how to kick the ball. And in the second half, he didn't take the kick-ins. You know why? Because he was my captain, that's why. He said... He put the finger up at me. He showed me the birdie. He said, I'm not going to do kick-ins because you made me captain. You didn't make me captain all the other times. He was upset with me. Just calm her down. Anyway, I'm going to fix him up this week. Scored 55. I was very upset. Sorry, he scored 72. He was on 75 at three-quarter time. I said, okay, you might get to 100, yeah? When you're on 75, you assume you might get to 100. But nah, he went backwards. Now... Actually, let's talk about Collingwood players now. Who was there of interest? Well, Tom Mitchell scored 106. Now, this is a team that won, okay, compared to a team that lost. A team that lost scores 150, 113. A team that won, only 4 players score 100s. They worked that one out. Tom Mitchell scored 110. 106. Is there anyone else? Nick Dacos scored 72. He's going to cop it. And... Jordan De Goey scored 67. His owners will be devastated. That's a shocker. Now his price is going to drop. Could pick him up cheaper too. He might be one of those bargains we can get soon. And that's about it. There's nobody else at Collingwood. All right, let's move on. Now our team, as you can see, there was so much underperforming players. We had Dacos. We had Mitchell, 41. We had, who else did we have underperforming? We had Merritt, 91. Kelly, 80. And these are primos, okay? You're supposed to score at least 110s. 91, 88. And the worst part was the backbone of our primos, okay? I mean, these are the players that are holding the team together, the Hoppers and the Setterfields. They let us down big time. They got a cop. Setterfield is I can't even get rid of the Spud. Just coming down, okay? Because I have to get rid of Grundy first. Look at Grundy. Grundy's break even 150. It's nearly 160. Now if he scores an 80, he's going to lose another 30k. I can't afford 30k right now. So Grundy has to go first, and we don't know who to replace him with. We're going to work it out this week. So Grundy has to go because Setterfield's break even is less. It's 117. But then again, Grundy may still lose less than Setterfield if Setterfield scores a 50 again. So we're going to try to work out who to get rid of this week. We don't know yet. So it's going to be either Grundy or Setterfield, one of the two. Okay, we're not sure. Who else let us down this week? That was it. And Green scored 28. I mean, when you got two rookies, two players on field scoring a total of 69 points, that's a disaster. Okay, that's why we have to get rid of these rookies off the field as quick as possible, and bring in a primo like Chincotta at 102k, scored 88. Actually, he scored more than the two of them together on his own. Just coming down. Okay, so we've actually played with two donuts this week, Mitchell and Green. Mitchell was subbed out, which was even worse. Anyway, we'll talk about the team in tomorrow's video. And that's all for today. Thank you for joining. And remember one thing. It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Ciao for now.
That's all, folks.